manse tangu lini ni parare mimi aje combatos jali sanse alafu pale IG wa kule update daily ni kanisande maziwa mimi na kajale luku nilipiga ngware utanipata na ingine tena after fighting niko freshi dhudha na majegi comrade unatiki kanero utaishi aje luku nayo hai.
Hi again. Mko ready sasa? Mmechangamka? Mimi nimechangamka, mimi sijui nyinyi. Mko sawa? Okay. Nataka ni go back straight to the point because I don't want to take so much time. Sindio? So, acha ni breathe in. Tena. Anyway, so when we started mara ya kwanza tulikuwa tumeongelelea the what when hizo zote sindio tulimaliza mpaka kwa who because I told you the who is not that necessary na hata chief told you pia sindio like sometimes you can't rely on those people so like don't put it as a necessity in your journey sawa don't put people as they are not a necessity sawa yeah I like it quiet like that anyway so next Sasa, when we started like the beginning, we were breaking down in theme, sindio? Situlianzia na vile tukasema it's navigating the future, where we were saying like so that's the map, the what you wrote, the kila kitu, that's your map now, right? Sindio, that is what you can use to move forward from where you are now, right? Now, I want us to move to this other part where it's building resilience. Sindio, how do you build resilience, Sasa? You know, how do you adapt to the fast changing world? Everything is going so fast. So fast. Saa zingine it's so hard to catch up. Wanasemanga sijui nani uniache inishikilie dunia. Dunia, what nisimame? Inakonga what's that statement? So, simamisha. Hata ni hivyo tu. Simamisha tu nishuke. Because sometimes it's that hard. Sindio? So now how do we get to adapt to this changing times? Sindio? How do we build that resilience in each and everyone's journey? Individually, sindio? So, to go there, I want to say something. When we started, tulikuwa tumetumia that same method we've used. I want to make it easier, like this. You might have like one specific problem in one area, just like I said, but at the same time, you have to be balanced in this life. You have to have that balance where you have a bit of everything, a bit of balance in your emotions, a bit of balance in your finances, a bit of balance in your physical body, a bit of balance in your mental state, all of that, right? So I want you to put down these categories. Yeah, they're just a few categories. Just write it's spiritually, emotionally, socially, physically, and financially. So ya kwanza ni spiritually. The second one is emotionally. Nenda haraka sana. Hey, this is where you write down. Yeah, this is where you write that down. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So ya kwanza, number one, andika spiritually. Yeah. Spiritually. Ya pili tumesema ni emotionally. Yeah. Good. Ya tatu ni socially. Ya social life. Ya tatu ni socially. Social life. Social media. Social life. Yeah. Ya tatu ni socially. Ya kwanza ilikuwa spiritually, ya pili emotionally, then socially, and then physically. The next one, physically. And then after physically, financially. That's the last one. So now, after you've written down those five, are there 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, there are 5. So now, the same questions we use ile mara ya kwanza. What, when, why, how, yeah? Yes, no. I want you to place hizo swali vile ulikuwa unajibu ile ya kwanza, come back down to each and every stage of this. Isi lazima ufanye sahi, because hata hiyo ya kwanza, everything you've written down needs a lot of time to think. Hizi si vitu zenye unaweza amua tu sahi useme, unless kama you are so clear of what you wanted, then you can have your answers right now. You can write it so quickly now because you're so aware. But if you're not aware, please take time. I highly advise, take time to really think about it before you know what you're writing. You know? Okay. So in the same ease of like the questions you had before, ask yourself all those questions in each and every department. Yeah, it is okay. To get that balance in life, lazima ukuwe balance these categories and other many categories, but these are the main ones as a human being that we look at now. Okay? Sawa. And when you get to answer those questions, first, for example, spiritually, if you ask yourself like, what religion if you're religious, what religion will I identify with? You write that down. Yeah? So then you ask yourself, when do I want to start? So with spiritually, it's like, it's a connection to what you believe is higher than you, what you believe is greater than you, your creator, what you believe is that creator, right? That creator of everything, your life, your friends, everything that is moving, everything on earth. Yeah? So you have, I don't want to use, nimekumbuka sai. But yeah, so when you're asking yourself what, you're just identifying to what you believe in. Yeah? Isa tumeenda kwa spiritually. You identify what you believe in, and then when you're answering, when do you want to get connected so much to this higher being? For example, unaona, these are so many things. You can't say at sasa like you can put Monday is my spiritual day, Tuesday is my emotional day, Wednesday. You can't put them as like you do that. It works. It can work. It can work. If you know how to go around it, it can work. Mm-hmm. Exactly, and that's the thing. And one of your statements, and so many other statements, then you utter the OCPB. Amani OC, yeah. Ilishia D, najua ilishia B, hiyo nilisikia. Iyo. Pia ye alisema was the same thing. And if you link it up, close to what I was saying in the beginning. If you don't work on your inner self, if you don't work on you as a self, it will be so hard. It will be so hard to get anything else outside of you. That is where you'll get yourself, you're rotating in the same loop of the same problems, year in, year out. Hata utamaliza decades if you don't work on the inner self. And you see, like the main reason why we all have these problems, Niju, it's simple. It looks simple, by the way, to take care of your inner self. It looks so simple, but it's hard. It's so hard. It can be so hard. Let me leave this person here. I'll come back to him. I want to know your name. Yeah, imefika your point, I want to know your name. But anyway, so now I'm saying it can be so hard kwa sababu, the reason why it's so hard ni juu we have been raised up in a society that has made us focus on the outside sana. And it is slowly robbing away time that we can work on ourselves it's like wanajua and they don't want you to work on your inner self. So they're giving you all these distractions, they're giving you all these things, like it's a system that will put you outside of yourself. But that's not what we need. We need you to come back inside yourself. Yeah? And when I say coming back inside yourself, this is you, make sure you as a person take care of yourself. Take care. And this is where the funny thing comes. You know, there's a day, someone asked me, how do you keep on saying that we attract who we are? Msha isikia your statement. We attract who we are. And then now akaniambia, I don't understand why I keep on attracting, it's a lady. And then I think it's relationship. So she's saying she does not understand why she keeps on attracting wrong people. And she thinks she's right. Like she's the right person. Yeah, she thinks she's doing everything right. And she does not understand why bado anapata watu wenye wako narcissistic, watu wako manipulative. She does not understand this thing. And this is where now it comes in where you keep on attracting who you are, not outside. Not because I'm dressing well, I'm expecting to right. No, that's not what you use as, let me use this. What's this word? It's getting lost. But the point is, you cannot use your outside self to determine that is who you are. who you are, before you figure out who you are, there's some components that make you who you are, right? And the important ones are inside. They're not even outside. It's the inside ones that generate the outside ones. If you love yourself, you'll dress nicely. If you hate yourself so much, sometimes you might just dress, you might dress well because that's what people are doing, but trust me, you won't do it that well. Haita make sense sana. Although kuna mtu amevaa smart, but bado tu kimwangalia haufi nikam bado amevaa smart. You know? But kuna mtu unamwangalia and then you can actually even feel it from very far without even talking to them. You can feel their stability. That's their stability. And how you feel, that's their nervous system. It's so grounded, that it's even complementing the outfit by itself. Do you get it? But anyway, the thing is, you really have to, there's this statement, I even wrote it down. As Kyrie said, don't ever be scared to say no. Yeah? That's what Askari said. Don't ever be scared. And now I'm going to use that in my speech. I'm very grateful at Alisema because I want to use it and say, you see, when you are asking these questions, is what? Si uko na yako, si uko na chenye unataka. So why should you say yes to anything that is not that? Why? Why should you say yes? For example, in relationships, this guy is very clear. Anasema anataka mtu anaenda church. Sasa mbona akubali mtu mwenye akona kama si unataka mtu ameiva smart na aende church kwanza, but pia kwa ameiva ameoga safi. Exactly, yeah. So mbona na sasa hizi ukiweza pata mtu mali safi proper akona hizi vitu zote zenye unataka lakini aendi church. Oh, that is very new. Should I say that loud? No, I won't say that out loud. But yeah, trust me, si vile tulikuwa tunadhani. Si hivyo. Yeah. Sasa the problem is you. Sasa ni when exactly. Wana vile mnamwambia? Ni hivyo. Kama unataka aende church pia wewe anza kwenda church. Kama anakufuata wewe, sasa si pia wewe. Most ladies have lists. Like you have qualities that you're looking for in men. Si ndio? You don't just go into relationships that be like, Joe amekusalimia it's a yes. It's never like that. Si kuna kwanga na vitu you want in a man, right? So why should you say no to anything that is not that? Why? Why should you tolerate something that is not what you wanted? You're bringing the problems to yourself. Do you understand? You understand? You better understand. Because if you don't, it's going to be very difficult to move. It's these small things that create the big things, yeah? That's another big thing, like small things create big things. And you see, if you continue tolerating these things that are not what you want, you'll never get what you want. For example, let me use this clear example. Nikisema a runner, a famous runner, nani anakuja kwa akili yenu wa kwanza? Kemboy, Usain Bolt. Kenya, tutumie Kenyans. Okay. Kipyegon alikuwa anakimbia, Kipyegon. Yeah, sawa. Hiyo nimekuja kwa akili yangu. But you see, all of you mko na hizo runner. So tutumie example of a kid, si ndio? Tuseme this child saw Kipyegon run, si ndio? And alipenda how Kipyegon ran and won a gold medal, right? Specifically the gold medal. Write that down. Si ndio? Okay, don't write, but like keep that. That's the big note. The gold medal. Ndio ilikuwa ina-inspire kwa like, hata mimi nikikuwa mkubwa, I want to run like Kipyegon, right? Juu aliona gold medal. So we clearly know this child wants to win, like limit yake ni anataka akimbie na akiweza pata hiyo gold pia atakuwa fulfilled. Okay. I'm hearing sounds hapa na inaweza waamsha hivi wote hapa. Yeah, okay, sawa. Anyway, I'm saying, if this child saw hiyo medal, like ndio ilikuwa ina-inspire, si ndio anataka like akipata gold medal after amekimbia atakuwa sawa. So tuseme this kid akikuwa mdogo hakukuanga na say kama anaweza anza kukimbia. Of course that time you're busy, you have to go to school, kuna haizi anza kukimbia hiyo time, si ndio? Lazima angoje. But atasoma, of course, atamaliza penye atafika, hata kama kuna hiyo atafika penye anaweza jimikia decisions, si ndio? Anaweza amua akimbie sasa, aanze kukimbia, si ndio? Na hata kama ameanza kukimbia anaweza amua akimbie 100 meters peke yake. Anaweza like akona hiyo the chance to actually do the work now, si ndio? And if this child is to start running, are we flowing? Yeah, akimbie, and then for the first time I win number 3 sinakwanga bronze medal, si ndio? Tunapanga hiyo, so apewe hiyo. Do you know this is where the funny thing starts? This kid has 2 options, yeah? Utapata this kid kuna let me relate sasa with human beings, yeah. Kuna watu wenye wakifika hii part penye wamepata medal, they don't care if it's bronze, they don't care the value of but bora ni medal, na alikimbia na akapewa amepewa medal. So hiyo kwa akili yake tuna clock off, na feel kama anaweza tulia hapa, si ndio? But remember, this kid when alikuwa mdogo alikuwa anataka the gold medal, not bronze. Okay? So utapata kuna wenye tabaki kwa hiyo stage of life because they got the bronze, they feel like they got something, and then now they're like, at least nimepata hii, wacha nikae hapa. You know, they become content with that. But that is not what you wanted initially. No, you wanted the gold, right? So you can choose to aendelea akimbie tena na asi settle for less mpaka apate the gold, right? The gold medal. So utapata kuna, if there were 2 kids, maybe utapata the one kid would stay there and be content with that bronze because it's something, yeah. But there will be this one who will be like, no, si ndo nilikuwa nataka, na akimbie tena apate silver, na akimbie tena mpaka apate gold. Yeah? And that's the thing in life. Like, in the ear what in your umeandika, that's what that you want. Yeah? Why are you settling for something that is not that? Why? And you know, the funny thing is, if you don't settle for what is not like, okay, what you wanted, you know, they say, what you're looking for is also looking for you. Yeah? Indirectly. Your idea, huwezi kuwa tu kuja tu na hiyo idea from somewhere. Maybe God put that idea in you because he knows that is where you're supposed to be. That's the direction you're supposed to be going. Your gold unafaa uende uko seek of bronze, okay? So wewe uko in the journey, yeah, we are going to get the gold, yeah? Then you get to the bronze, then you stop here. The problems that will find you here will be bigger than even this content feeling of sijui nini. Hiyo kidogo yenye utapata hapo itakusumbua because it's in your mind. Subconsciously, it's not enough. It's not what you wanted. So it will keep on resisting. Itaendelea kutakuwa tuna like inaitwangaje? It's a small inconvenience. Tuanga kama wanasemanga sometimes, I don't know if it has ever happened to you guys. Kama unataka ku travel somewhere and then for some reason, hiyo ndio siku sasa imeamua leo ndio jinx. Shawa ifanyi asubuhi. Ningangana. Nitoke hivi nje hiyo siku yenye umengoja. By the way, let me use myself as a story. I used to study in Kabarakapa main campus, and there's a period where I stayed in Masinjeri, here, up. And then there are days where, I was also a class rep. So like sometimes I used to have very huge responsibilities in school, but I don't stay in school. So sometimes like I really have to rush kabisa ndo nifike in time. Lakini sasa hiyo siku yenye nataka kuenda niko na haraka, ndo nifike hapa hakuna matatu. Sasa hiyo sijui ni saa ngapi asubuhi, you have to wait. Zikuje zimejaa zote from town, na kuna kwanga na that one day siku yenye hauna haraka ndio itakuja empty hata sikuna. It's funny, I don't understand, but it's funny how yes siku sasa yenye uko na haraka sana unaanza kupata like some hiccups too from nowhere. But now let me say, you see those hiccups is an example. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes kuna kwanga na vitu haziendi, vitu haziendi, unangangana haziendi. That is just a clear sign that is not meant for you. Wachana nayo. You remember when we started, we said when you realize a problem, you can choose to, if you ask yourself what's the problem and what can you do about it. Now there is this part where you can do something about it, and there is this part where you can't totally do anything about it. Hauna control over it, sindio? And then we said, but hauna control over it, you let go. Simple. Like hivyo tu hivyo. Hakuna mambo mingi. But why are we letting go? We're letting go because that's not your battle. Hiyo si fight yako. Like already umengangana umuone imekata. Kwa nini unataka kuendelea? Why do you want to bring more problems to yourself? Yeah? Because if something is meant for you, haifai kwa ngumu sana. It's supposed to have this flow flani, paka hata wewe unashanga kwani leo. It's supposed to be easy like that, by the way. But if you keep on to staying kama sasa mtoto mwenye alikaa kwa hii bronze, unajua hata akiendelea kuona watu wengine na win goal, in as much as ako satisfied hapa, but it torment in a way. Yeah? But it's the same thing. But the point is, don't settle for less. Okay? In anything, hapa spiritually, emotionally, socially, physically, and financially. And let me break down haraka. Spiritually, tumesema like, it's like your connection with your higher self. Sindio? Sasa, wewe as a person, unajua roho yako identify like na this part. So why would someone, just because, for example, let's say, Muhammad was Muslim, sindio? Yako sijui tapata. But anyway, like sasa yeye alikuwa Muslim, sindio? So utapata maybe let me use myself as a female. For example, utapata I like how they close the turbans, sijui hizo vile wanafunga hijab and all that, sindio? Alafu sasa niseme like sasa na hata mimi I think napenda sasa and I want to go in. But I know kwa roho yangu, I know it's somewhere else. But just because of the pressure ile, okay, aki inakaa smart, and actually I think like I want to try, sijui nini, najipata kidogo inakonga kimchezo tu mpaka because inakuwa an obsession kidogo, and you'll find yourself moving to that area. And that's the same thing, it comes around to the same thing where we say your friends are very important. It's the same thing Nani Askari said. Like, it's right. Because you see, why am I getting this temptation at kuva hijab? See, it's people around me, maybe nimeona sana mpaka I'm like, hey, nyewe hata mimi nataka. Yeah? It's always it's ukiangalia anything that you think, it's either it's coming from the things you watch, it's coming from the things you listen to, it's coming, just as again people say it's a joke at you, it's very serious. What you consume is just it. Kwa sababu, that's how your brain works. Repetition stamps it in your brain. So leo ni watch reel, sijui ya nini leo. So let me find an example. The funny thing is, for me, I'm not obsessed with anything, so I can't have an example by myself. But anyway, tuseme, yeah, it's a joke. It's not a joke, it's very serious. I know, come find me afterwards and ask me why you think it's a joke. I don't want calls, I want you to tell me in person. Okay? Anyway, the thing I'm saying is, by what? Kila mtu ako different. Yeah, true. Exactly. And I will use the word again. Mindset yako, yeah? And how is your mindset built? Yeah? How is your mind? Not you don't answer. You in fact sit there. But anyway, like the thing ni, vile amesema, mindset yako ndio itafanya uende mbele. And it's the same thing, how do you build your mindset? If you stay around people who have a low mindset, you'll have a low mindset. Hata udhani wewe uko hivyo, it will influence you. Because sometimes unapatanga, mtu akiweza sema, ukikaa na mtu sana seme 2 months, alafu kukuwe na hii line anatumianga. For example, aseme noma sana. After every small thing anasema, we, noma sana. Do you know, surprisingly, after hizo 2 months or 3 months, hata wewe unaweza uliza, mtu anaweza sema kitu, alafu shuketa wewe umesema, nyewe noma sana. Kimchezo hata wewe umeanza kuchukua line yake, kimchezo. Yes, ni kweli, it happens, ndio? Imagine, that small example works in all other areas. Bila akili yako imepick hiyo noma sana, the pita pick other things if you keep on repeating. So repetition is very important with what you consume. And what you consume comes back to, what are you watching? What are you eating? Yeah? Everything is connected, and this is how it happens. Hapa. Yeah? So what are you eating? What are the practices you're doing? What do you participate in? What do you think about? Because your mindset, if itakuja sasa to your thoughts. And sasa, that's where we keep on creating everything now. If you think badly, that's doubt. Unafeel akigame siwezi. Nini, that's your thoughts. Sindio? But ukifikiria mimi naweza, hata kama maybe sijui, but I think naweza. Funny thing inakwanga ukiweza jaribu, unaweza shinda the first time, but ukijaribu like ile tete na surprisingly it works. Kimchezo tu. But the funny thing, you might think life is serious, but it's not that serious. If it be kimchezo tu. But you really have to calculate. Be smart with these few things. Be smart with how you balance these things. Okay? Na hizi si vitu sasa unafaa kuambia kila mtu. Ati unajua nimeamua. Kama sasa spiritually say, unajua nimeamua. And this is another point, by the way. Everyone is so different. Respect everyone's opinions. That's their thought flow. Accept and respect their thought flow. If you have anything different, don't attack them. Don't judge. But this is where I come in with my opinion. Yeah? And my opinion is this. You see, I'm trying to get this example, and I don't want to really come out so strongly at the same time, so I'm trying to think about something. And it's a work for everyone. You know, the funny thing is, Mimi, when I do my sets like this, when I'm called to do things like this, I don't prepare a set, paka example. No, I don't prepare. I just come on stage. Kama sayato kiona. If I show you these things, even main point, go to the from the first one. It's the main point. Simona says what. It's the main point. But everything else I say after, I just think about it with you. Like, it's like we are working together, indirectly. But anyway, naona nikiendelea kwenda hivi, nitaenda hivi. Realize, nakumbuka nikwambia mara ya kwanza, mimi I talk like this. I dig in, yeah? But anyway, we were doing spiritually. But sasa kuna emotionally, ask yourself the same questions emotionally. What do I want? I want to be happy. I want to be, I want to feel like this. I want to feel like this. So see, start going to ways that will make you feel like that. Anything that doesn't make you feel like that, stop, leave. The word is say no. The word is leave. Anything that doesn't work for you, talk up, because it will just kill you if you continue staying there. Wanasemanga, ukiignore red flag ya kwanza, shege inaendelea kubuild up. Yeah. Hey. Wewe. Yeah, it's true. Yeah? You want to say it's a lie? Okay. It's okay. Let me use you as an example now. For example, tuseme, and I'm going to use relationships. I think no. I'm using just like I'm just using it to come back to the main point. So flow with me, okay? I'm using a relationship. For example, if you find someone, this can work inaweza kuwa in your job, inaweza kuwa in everything, yeah? So, for example, in such a relationship, you have a person who has very good qualities, kidogo. Si unakwanga na sababu tukao tumesema mara ya kwanza, you have qualities you like in. Yeah. Sasa unaweza pata? Sasa unaweza pata as a man. So, mnasikia hizo? Write that down. Yeah. Yes, yeah. Wait. Nikita macho for exactly that's the thing. You need to stand, right? Huyu wangu leo ametulia. But anyway, that's not my problem. Let me come back to you who's drinking. Yeah, thank you. But I want to do that. Got it. Anyway, this guy is saying that kwa relationship anataka peace of mind, right? And he's already working so hard with the two jobs. Yeah, sure, good. Yes. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let me, I think we get your point. Priority and the friends is money, okay? To achieve that. But anyway, I want to actually use them as an example, just to tell you something, to make a point. Umana, like the way they are talking, it's showing us clearly things have changed. Yes? This is going to be very interesting. Yes.
Habari zenu? Mko fiti? Safi. Nimechelewa lakini nimefika. Sasa mimi naona mmeng'ara bwana. Mimi kienyeji bwana. Niletee bwana vitu yangu. Hii reflector na t-shirt moja ndio hiyo siku nyingine niongee. Hakuna? Sasa unapewa dada si wa boda. Hiyo achana naye. Nataka ule. Sasa niseme aje mambo mengine? Nasikia watu wanataka magari ni nini? Mimi nataka pikipiki nyingine 2. Ndio sasa tujue transportation yenu ni namna gani. Iko 2, kazi iko sawa. Na vijana wapate kazi. Na tukae vizuri hapa hiyo Masinjeri. Namna hiyo? Ama niende kwetu Lodo? Siwezi enda. Nimalize mwenyeji hapo. Mambo ya chakula mimi nimeshiba, si ati watu ukiniangalia hivi nakaa njaa kweli. Sasa vitu yangu kwanza nipoe reflector na t-shirt. Lakini reflector ni ya maana kwanza. Kabla hiyo mambo ya t-shirt ndio tujue ni aje. Si hivyo? Madam, chukua hii kitu.
Thanks. Haya. Mmesikia poa after maongelesha? Mmesikia poa? Chonjo. Wewe zinafaa hivyo. Mtu mwingine kupata tu confidence. Simama hivyo. Kuja uchukue microphone. Hiyo confidence, but that confidence is what we also need. Confidence. No, that's not tusijidanganye. Sawa. Nataka niandike hata nini? Nataka Anyway, I was saying, like, I wanted to use this example for this guys. One of the, like, work on their own like opinions, but it's just showing you a clue of how things are really changing. Vitu zimechange sana, and it's high time to kubali. Yeah, and then now this is where resilience comes. You accept what is going on now, and you find a way to move forward with the problems. So these are the problems. Yeah, but at least it's good unaisema they kwa fact like no watu wajue it's serious. It's serious because at the same time for women, utapata some women have been so hard they don't want to do it again. Like people have been so disappointed. The dating industry is slowly haiko squeezy sana. Si serious kama kitambo, to be honest, right? We can't compare with the love that was there a few years many years back. Sindio? Anyway, so like that's a good thing, because I want to say, you see, in the same way, females have their own reasons why they don't want to date. But this is the thing now. This is the thing. Wewe uko na hiyo, but uko na hiyo kwa nini? Like why don't you answer this question? Why don't you want love? Because you think it's useless now. No. It's for you. Peke yake. You don't think hiyo mambo ya partnership hiyo. I don't know, I'm not a Gen Z that much. Like, what is that? Oh, wow. Oh. Now I'm like, I don't know. You see, what I'll say, thank you. I like how you're thinking. So much. Sana. Like, and I support in the moral way every time. Every time, but thank you, yeah? Thank you. But thank you, Pia. At least unaleta your balance. You're bringing facts, and then we're also bringing other facts. So we are getting in. This is what we want. We want things roll vile ziko tusidanganyane, right? See, that's why we are here. Thank you so much for raising up your hand again. Yes. Mimi. Openly. I am not. Can I say why? All right. All right, okay. This is what I want to talk about, Sasa. This is where I'm coming. That's where I'm coming in. Listen, this is what I like saying. Like, napenda vile, unanitrigger to talk about the right things. Thank you. This is the thing. Already, tushajua kuna imbalance in the dating society. Sindio? That's a fact now we know. But you see, in this life, we have the masculine energy and we have the feminine energy. It's a fact. Wait, like, kila mtu ako nayo, you know, like, there's something that will make me wear a dress and there's something that will make you wear a trouser. There's that feeling, like, maybe it's the rules that were created by society kitambo that we are following along, unfortunately. Yes, you know, we can say that. But tena, like, it's just a fact that there's a masculine energy, there's a feminine energy. And the funny thing is, in as much as we might think we don't need each other, we actually need each other at some point, okay? I don't want to say maybe there will be kutakuwa na more immoral ways because the society is changing and things are going, things are going to change so fast. I'm sure itafika a point where people won't want to get pregnant at your partner. Utapata hata mtu anasema heri anunue mtoto or something. Like, things are changing and we know we are getting to that part. So tuheri tu tujue mapema and know what you're going to do about it. So now to share establish, I think love is dying, right? And have a lovely day.
Yes.